This guy is moving to foment hate. I just spoke at Dartmouth on healthcare at the medical school, or not, I guess I wasn't actually on the campus, but the people from the medical school were at the, I want to be clear, I'm not going nuts. I'm not sure whether it was a medical school or where the hell I spoke, but it was on the campus. I propose, and I'm going to digress slightly. We're in a situation, the president asked me to head up a cancer moonshot. The country wasn't built by Wall Street bankers, CEOs, and hedge fund managers. For whatever the drug costs are. And by the way, it's cost a lot of money. It cost about $740 billion over 10 years. Running party's campaign, pick up your phones. Pick up your phone. Now, send a text to the word United, to the number 30330, or 303-330, or BOO, wait, you got it, it's on the back there. To say that LGBTQ people have no civil rights. My long friend, time friend, and she's a friend, she's been my friend in and out of public life, and the reason is not just to help people who have or in fact are like to get Alzheimer's. They know who we are. We have to let them know who we are. We can do it, and it's going to take billions of dollars to do it, and we can afford to do it. We can't afford not to do it. Cut in half the number of uninsured of the Asian American Pacific Islander community. Cut in half. Donald Trump is reelected. Union workers, the UAW took incredible cuts in their future. Avoid having an excuse to walk by the dealer and say, no, I'm not going to be a mule. I got something to do. I got to go do boom, boom, boom. I think Secretary, excuse me, I wasn't, the press going to say I'm downgrading by calling him Senator Booker. The fact is that the bills that the future president here, that the senator is talking about, and I was the one that suggested that President Obama, I don't want to confuse presidents here. Look, we provide a Medicare option. That's exactly what Barack and I talked about in the beginning.
Couldn't get it through, though.
So I couldn't tell anybody but Barack. He's one of my closest friends. And annexed a significant portion of it called Crimea. He's saying that it was my boss, it was his fault. Saks or Benettons or Nike or whatever in the market, in their places where the malls. Why they do that? And by the way, the idea that it's about all these breakthroughs we have with the whole immune system. He's investing much more in medical research to conquer devastating diseases like cancer and addiction and Alzheimer's. We also know we need teachers. My wife is a full-time teacher, taught all during when we were vice president. High-quality options. The public option will be available in my plan. We'll make sure it's not quality. We'll make sure it's only affordable. We choose truth over facts. But we lead by the example of our power, not just the example of our power, but the example we're out there, and it's what we say. By strengthening. They're not national assets. We can do this by making sure that we're in a position that we in fact allow people. Time's up. I agree that everybody wants anyway, my time's up. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Vice President.
Senator Joe, it's not about, I know you're supporting by saying booing, but look, here's the deal. I looked at it, anyway, that's what I think my plan, I know what my plan does. The reason I did what I'm doing is because there's a invasion of Hispanics. $30 trillion. And for folks in the working class that are below 400, they will in fact increase their premiums. Think of it, but look, this is beyond the scope of anything remotely what we've seen before. The president is to subscribe. during the primary,